Welcome back to It's Me Tinx Live, exclusively on radio, Andy. I love Ed Sheeran, you guys. And this song, Sapphire, I sound like I'm like doing an influencer who's doing that like secret, like paid stuff for a song, but I'm not. I just genuinely love this song. It's so good. And Ed Sheeran is so good at being like unproblematic. Like he's just like a good singer. He's married. He's a dad. Like he's genuinely really good at singing and being creative. Everybody likes him.
Don't say that 3 times.
Why?
Because I just feel like every time someone's like, you know what man is really great?
I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. You're so right on that, by the way.
People used to love Matt Lauer. That didn't go so well.
I know. And honestly, I always like, not to take it in this place, but like I have thought that about so many people. Like when I got canceled the first time, like I made like a list in my head of like people that I thought would never get canceled, and I was like, I'm so jealous of them. Like they're perfect. Every single one has been canceled. Canceled, destroyed so bad, and I'm like, oh wait, this is a pattern. Interesting.
This is like Tom Sandoval. I just
no.
really want to
like girl influencers who I thought were untouchable, like perfection, and like they all got ripped down. So what does that say about all of us? Okay. Let's take a caller. Marissa. Hey, Marissa. What's up?
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for calling. What's going on?
No problem. First and foremost, I saw Lucas this weekend, which was a fun little...
Where? In Charleston?
Yes. He was with like a group of guys, but I was walking out and I did like a triple take. I was like, is he not as tall as I thought?
Oh, my... Oh! He isn't. He says...
What's his height? What's his height? I always thought he was tall.
He says he's 6'1". He's not 6'1".
So like, I don't know. I just felt like he was going to be taller, but
wow,
he's definitely hot. I'll give him that.
Yeah, no, he's hot. We love Lukey. He was on a bachelor party.
What's your guess though? You said he's 6'1", and you said he's not.
I mean, I'm not going to start beef with him because like we've had our treaty where we don't fight in place for a couple months now. He is very hot. He is tall.
I think he's like 6 feet or 5'11". I
think he's 6 feet. I don't know if he's 6'1".
6 feet.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry. That's fun. Are you? Do you live in Charleston or are you just visiting?
Yes, I live here. But I was just
fun.
going to say it's one of those where like, when they're in a group of people and you're like, I don't know if it's the other guys that are super tall or
right.
like.
Yeah. No, I get that.
I slid into the DMs. Don't worry.
Fabulous.
Hot enough.
And yet again, another advantage of being my best friend that Lucas gets hot, sexy girls in his DMs and spotting him. He has just ridden my coattails for so long,
I'm just blown away that the caller's like, not as tall as you thought. Everyone goes, oh, and then just like slid into his DMs. What the fuck?
Yeah, because it's a man's world. Anyway, sorry, I keep cutting you off, Marissa. What else is up?
No, it's fine. I'm just giggling. But on the other note, I wanted to talk about like texting cadence early on in dating, because I feel like last week we talked about the guy who was doing dinner in arcade, that whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
And so I was dating this guy for the past month or so, and I used dating like very lightly because we truly only hung out like 3 times over the course of the month.
Yeah.
And he continuously like hit these little speed bumps and getting to tips because I just wouldn't hear from him. And basically, he was under the impression that I would reach out to him, and it shouldn't always be on the guy to text first, which is just crazy.
Yeah.
But for example, like one night I was out and he answered my text just like, have fun, which I didn't think needs a response. And then he didn't text me the whole week. So I reached out. I'm like, whatever, who cares? I'm an adult. And I was like, hey, why are you being radio silent? And he's like, you didn't answer my text. Aren't we both adults? And I'm like,
that's
answer
crazy.
Your have fun text.
Thinking that you need to respond to have fun is crazy.
Like, I'm not always going to end things.
But also I can't stand that type of texting. I just like, what do you mean? Have fun is the end of the conversation.
It's like when someone says, bless you, thank you, and then expecting a you're welcome.
No,
that's crazy.
Like,
that's crazy.
Damn,
it's
Jesus
enough.
Christ. Yeah.
No, it's like one of those things where like your mom always responds like KK. You're like, I didn't need that.
Yeah. And I'm like, I feel like that was passive aggressive. Like everything that my mom texts sounds so angry. Okay with a period. Hi, mom, want to get it? I texted her this morning. I go, hi, I'm about to walk to coffee. Want to come? Okay, period. Are you mad at me? Why would you say okay, period? That's a diabolical way to respond to a really nice ask. And then I called my mom, and I'm making this all about me. And then I called my mom, and she was like, "Oh my God, I'm so excited, I'm coming." And I'm like, "Then why did you text me?" Okay, period. Anyway, yeah, texting Cadence.
Agreed. So I was just like, I feel like if a guy wants to be with you, like he'll pursue you, at least ask like how your week's going, how's your day going? Like
Totally.
that's not so much to ask. And like once you've been dating for a bit, I don't think we need to like overthink text. It's not that big of a deal. But like in the early stages, I definitely think it shows that a guy wants to see you.
I
and
agree.
is interested.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talking it out that we're clearly like incompatible. But I wanted to ask you, like, is this a new thing that girls are just reaching out to guys first? Like, I'm just so confused. I'm like, what has changed?
So obviously I've always taken like a really hard line on if a guy wants to see you, he'll be texting you. And like, I generally still believe that to be true. However, in my own personal life and talking to my friends anecdotally around town, I do feel like now guys do expect more from girls in terms of texting. I do. Chris is making a grimace face.
I wouldn't say expect more, but I feel like it's more common now.
It's more common and I'll talk to my guy friends and they'll be like, well, she didn't text me back. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, that's so crazy. Like, and so I always come full circle and I just come back to the point of compatibility. And it's like, if you're okay to reach out, then it's fine. And there's a guy out there who will want that too. And I guess it's compatibility on both sides. But for me, I like a guy who's going to be texting me. I want him to text me like a lot. That's how I know he likes me. So I think to your point, it's, it's kind of more common now, but it's just all comes down to what you're comfortable with.
I'm also just like in the beginning of dating, like, I don't know if you're into me. And like, he's like, well, I don't know if you're into me.
I know. Exactly. That's like, I kind of feel like I have this situation right now with a guy actually where I was like texting him all weekend and it was like, to be honest with you, oh my God, I'm worried he's going to hear this and I actually really like him. So I don't know if I should say this.
Say it. He's not listening. All right. Stop listening if you're listening.
Stop listening.
Yeah,
okay.
And go.
I just feel like the text was so like, how's this? It's good. How is that? It's good.
Oof.
And I'm like, ask me out. Make a plan.
Yeah.
Buy the ring. Set a date. I'm just kidding. But like, I'm really intense. And then, this other guy that I'm texting, like, he texts me and he's like, I'm coming to find you. Like, I want to see you right now. And I'm
Jesus.
like, I like that. Like, I don't know. So it might be just like a compatibility thing, but I don't know.
No, that's same to me. I'm like, I'm so used to guys not overthinking it, being like, where are you? Let's hang out.
Right. Exactly. Like,
Let's go out.
I hate gamey texts as well, to the point of you saying, oh, well, I think that he's trying to figure out if you like him too. I get that, but I think it's like, just get in person. I'm just over all the text drama. Like, I'm like, just hang or don't, but
When do you cut it off? Like, I guess it's for you and Marissa, like, because you're dealing with it, but like, if they're like, you're kind of into him, but he's just not setting a plan. Do you give it a day, 2 days? It's just like too flirty and you're not, there's no.
I kind of always know in my gut.
Oh, you just know in your gut.
I really do know in my gut. And it's like, yeah, I'm just kind of like, okay, fine. It's cool. It's not setting a plan.
I feel
it's
like
cool.
we had like a few like text, like, I don't know, mini fights because I was just like, okay, I didn't hear from you for a week. So like, I don't know if you're not. And then I feel so like last weekend, he just sent me like I just feel like we keep getting in these like weird arguments and I feel like we're better off as friends. And I'm like, thank God you said it. Cause
fine. Yeah. On to the next. Yeah. Whatever. You don't know when to deal with that shit.
There.
Yeah, exactly. Good luck out there. Yeah. Seriously.
Wait, did Lucas respond to your DM?
Yeah. Did he respond?
Yeah. Wait, let me pull it up.
Oh, wait, I don't know why we didn't ask this already. Yeah. And did he read it and then answer 11 hours later? Because that feels like a move too by someone.
No, I was like anxiously excited to see if he'd read it, but he didn't answer till the next morning. So he was a busy boy.
Yeah.
But he was like, you should have come up and said hi. Remember he mentioned that on
the last episode? He gets also so like he's always makes a point to tell me. He'll be like, someone came up and like they knew who I was, and I'm like, okay. I was like, why do you think that is true? But he's always like so and like loves it.
Do you often remind him how lucky he is to know you? Like, you just said it out loud, but do you just sometimes be like, you're fucking really lucky?
I don't do it enough. I need to remind him again.
You should flex a little.
You don't really need to though. He knows.
Yeah,
trust me.
That is true. When there's people like Marissa sliding into his DMs, like he's like, God bless Tinx.
Yeah, it's true. All right, Marissa. Sorry you called and I talked about myself for the entire time, but I did really enjoy our conversation.
No, I love it. All right, have a good rest of your day.
Have a good one, babe. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, that was, oh God. Speaking of messaging, whatever, I do need to announce that I've deleted Hinge. Yeah, it's not bringing me any joy. It's not bringing me any joy. And honestly, I was on a date last week and the guy said to me, he's like really cool. He was like, I just got on recently. He's like, I'm not really into this app thing. It's really, really not my personality. And he was like, you seem really cool. Why are you on the apps? And I was like, whoa. That's such an interesting. And he wasn't like being corny and like trying to hit on me in that way. He meant it genuinely. And I was like, I preach all this summer about side stuff. And I need to like put my money where my mouth is. And then second tier point is like, I've been on Hinge for so long. I've been on so many bad first dates on Hinge. I've never fucked someone from Hinge.
Wow.
Never. Okay. So why would I keep going back to that pool of people? Why? It's not good for me.
And you've had bangs from other apps?
Maybe, yeah.
You've banged somewhere else?
Did
Yeah.
you delete other apps?
No, that's where she bangs.
I only have one other one, and I'm not saying the name so I don't get kicked
I
off.
didn't say it either.
But I like that
Okay,
one.
Cupid.
You kept
I
it.
feel like that one is actually having a
Farmers
really
only.
good resurgence. I feel like that one's actually really good right now.
Christian Mingle.
Christian Mingle, right?
Yeah.
Farmers only, yeah. But yeah. So I've deleted Hinge. I can't do it anymore. It was depressing me, and I was actually talking to Emmett about it, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't know about the Hinge either, because he's been on it for a while." And it's like, I don't know. I'm also shocked they haven't banned me yet. It would actually be easier if they just banned me from Hinge because I've talked unfathomable amounts of shit about Hinge on this podcast. But
What does your dating guru Amy say about it? Surely you guys have been texting.
I haven't spoken to Amy in a
you guys
minute.
caught up this morning.
God.
Surely you texted her immediately.
No. Oh my God. Okay. Let's go to break, and then I need to tell you guys the theory when we
Okay,
come
yeah,
back.
yeah.
Okay. Super quick break. I'll be back.